Sofia Falcone was set up. Imagine being wrongfully incarcerated for 10 years. Also imagine being told that your mother unalived herself because she had untreated depression. But then it turns out that your father actually killed her. Hello, my name is Dr. Pauline Botchway and I am a licensed professional counselor. I am here to further break down Sofia Falcone, a character from the HBO Max limited series, The Penguin. This episode broke my heart knowing that her betrayal trauma began with the person she looked up to the most, her father, Carmine Falcone, aka the real Hangman. This version of the DC universe is throwing me for a loop. However, I was right about Sofia's trauma starting in her childhood home. Unfortunately, when she was 9, she discovered her mother hanging. Trauma really does change people for better or worse. Sofia was moved to create the Isabella Falcone Foundation to help women and children. But also, she became the worst nightmare in a Falcone estate. Sofia's relationship with her father was interesting because in some ways, he encouraged her, but really groomed her to run the family business. That's what predators do. They groom people. Still, Carmine shut her down when she asked questions about her mom. Sofia's role in her family is also interesting because she is in the middle of her father and brother. It's not really clear if Sofia is really able to be herself around them. I say this because she had to act perfectly for her father and monitor her brother's behavior so she didn't look bad in front of her dad. If you are still watching, thank you. Subscribe if you like. Do y'all remember when I said Sofia was traumatized in Arkham? I want to talk about how this impacted Sofia and why she is the woman we know her to be. Carmine is a gaslighting king and has been for a long time. The moment when Sofia realized her father had murdered her mother and a bunch of other women, he set her up to punish her for knowing the truth. Unfortunately, it is safe to say that the only person Sofia trusted is Alberto. Did y'all notice how he gassed her up while she was being dragged into Arkham? Her brother truly had her back. Sofia Falcone was wrongfully imprisoned. The impact of wrongful convictions on a person can be devastating, causing a range of negative consequences, including learned helplessness and feeling abandoned. Sofia said it herself that 10 years men lied to her. Really, it was more than 10 years. Emotional distress. Sources say that many people like Sofia who are wrongfully convicted experience anxiety, depression, and PTSD. They may also experience flashbacks and ongoing distress. Trust issues. Wrongfully convicted people may have difficulty trusting others, which can lead to relationship problems. Like I said, the only person Sofia trusted was killed. And what made matters worse was that Sofia had a gut feeling that she shouldn't trust the Penguin again, only for her to find out that he killed her brother. Penguin, we know you can't run, so you better catch the next flight out of Gotham if possible. Isolation. Social stigma can lead to isolation, which made it difficult for Sofia to re-engage with her family. But also get this, even in Arkham, she was immediately thrown into isolation. And then she was labeled the Hangman. Long-term effects of wrongful imprisonment. Even after being released from Arkham, Sofia continued to experience anger, aggression, and a sense of continued imprisonment. That checks out. She spent 10 years for crimes she didn't commit, and she was tortured while in Arkham. Here's the kicker, y'all. Because Sofia had no one in her life to ask for help, unfortunately, she had to call her unethical therapist, who was another male in her life who betrayed her. Sofia, I am sorry, girl. I think you may be better off just cutting ties with Gotham City and starting a new life with the proper treatment.